So we have been transferring our books to our living room this evening, which as a result has caused us to go through all of our books. And we ran into this Beach Money book that we've had for like 5 years before we were ever interested in getting involved with network marketing. We had a friend urging us to join his team. I don't even remember what he was what product it was, but we were like, no, 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 no. And now it's really funny because we're in network marketing for the last 2 years and know that it's what we're doing from now on. So it's just interesting how that worked out. But like you've heard me say before, it has to be the right fit. The business model and the product has to be the right fit for you. And so it just took, finding our company, Juice Plus, to be that right fit with the product and the business model. Still, these books are so informative and just really helpful. And I'm sitting here looking through it, and it's so encouraging to see this guy. He is, the goal of this book is to compress a 30-year career into 3 to 5 years. Design your life around your free time instead of around your work schedule. That is all about what I want to do. And turn your yearly income into your monthly income. That would be nice. I'm not necessarily going for that, but hey, if that happens, praise the Lord. I will thank God for that. But he actually charted out like the dollar amounts from the first month he started his network marketing business through like every month through the first 3 years. And he made less than $100 the first month through the sixth. So the first 6 months he made less than $100. I've only made less than $100 once in 2 years. So that's really encouraging. It seems like I'm on track. And then after his first 6 months, he started making more. And it just went up and up and up and up from there all the way to 3 months in. He was making $34,000 a month by the end of his third year. So just seeing that, I don't know if you can see it. Maybe you can pause it and check it out. But pretty cool and motivating and encouraging. And I mean, I love hearing these people talk, just these top earners in network marketing, because they really do keep it so simple. And honestly, like all the people that I know that are making thousands a month, they keep it simple. It's just the same 3 simple things over and over again. That's the beauty of it. So some cool stuff that he wrote here that just motivates me. You must have a plan and stick to it for 18 to 24 months. So you can't just take every day, la la la. You have to have a plan that you're going to do daily. I call it our daily method of operation. There's 3 things I do every single day. And sometimes I might do more, but I never do less, and that's how you grow your business. Number 2, you can build serious income on a lunchtime schedule. You guys, 15 to 20 minutes a day and your job is done. You can do more, but if you just at least do 15 to 20 minutes a day every single day and you commit to that, something's gonna happen. It's not just gonna stay like that. And that is true. I've seen that for myself. Usually your big income growth will be tied to the work of 1 or 2 people. So there's going to be, several different kinds of people on your team. When you hit that really, really self-motivated, going for the top person, when you finally find that person and have them under you, that's when you fly up in the company. But everybody contributes to that, and everybody's a blessing on your team and plays a very special role on your team. But you can see where the main growth of your business is coming from. It's usually from 1 or 2 people that are just big time go-getters and aggressively working their business. And then to find that 1 or 2, those 1 or 2 people, you must sponsor and train at least 20 to 30 people. So that is true. I've experienced that. And then this is just something, these are the things to consider. He titled this little section 60 to 90% of the people you show your opportunity to will probably be uninterested. It's true. It's a numbers game. Like, that's just the way sales is. 1 out of every 10 conversations. And then, when people finally do say, yeah, I'm interested, it's probably the 7th to 12th conversation you've had with them. It's never on the first conversation. But that's just how it is, in this kind of business, and it's okay. I mean, I think of my story and how long it took me to decide. I'm so thankful that they never gave up sharing with me, because now I would never change this situation that I've found myself in. I am so happy and so glad that I said yes to this business, and we are very happy that we said yes to this product, because it truly has made huge health impact in our life. Number 6, technology will not replace the fundamentals of building a successful business. Yeah, I totally utilize technology like crazy for my business, but I definitely believe that events are very, very inspirational, very motivating, not just for myself, but for the people that are there, because they get to see a real life picture of what they could be a part of. And just the energy that comes from a live event is so fun, whether it be really small in your house or something real big, like a special doctor coming to talk in your city. It's just really neat to get a big picture of what you can be a part of. And then the last thing he mentions here is, regardless of how financially tough your situation is, you can turn it around in 18 to 24 months with a consistent plan. I remember when I started my Juice Plus business, I decided I was going to do it in January of 2014, but I couldn't afford the $50. I had to wait for my tax return. Now I can drop $50 like nothing. What? $50? I can't believe that 2 years ago I couldn't just spend $50. And I mean, that is like super, super small investment to start a business, and I could not afford it. So I needed this business way more than I realized, and I'm so thankful that the first $50 of our tax return went to starting my Juice Plus business. And I have not looked back, and it's been 2 years now, and it has totally paid off. Then some other stuff that he says here that is, I mean, it's so funny. It's just true, like just motivating yourself, keeping yourself motivated. In our company, we call this our why. Like, why are you doing this business? He says, step 1, a real life 3-step plan in action. He says, for step 1, write down 3 things that you want to buy or do in the next 3 months. And this is what's going to keep your motivation fueled as you work out a consistent plan for 3 months. You commit to 90 days of working a consistent plan, and you just have these 3 things that you're going after. They can be material. They're not material. For me, they're bringing my husband home. That's like my driving why. Us being able to work for ourselves from home instead of him work for somebody. We have a couple of businesses of our own already, but we want to be able to sustain ourselves completely and him not have to leave all the time. We want to raise our kids together, work as a family together, raise our children. They might not be entrepreneurs minded like we are, but if they are, it'll be awesome because we can all work together. So that's my driving why that keeps me going all the time. But also just, maybe being able to do this as our sole income instead of having multiple businesses, that would be really great too. So he says to write down 3 things that are going to keep you strong and motivated. And then step 2, and he says you're allowed to dream. You don't have to be practical. And that was hard for me when I first started my business because I'm very practical. I'm not the dreamer in my marriage. My husband is. But this business and like meeting so many people that have truly made this succeed for them and their family and watch what they've been able to do, the freedoms that they have in their life, I'm like, okay, this isn't dreaming, this is real, this is practical. So I have learned to dream so much more, and it's great. So write 3 things down, dream. And then step 2 is commit to 90 days of doing 3 things every single day. the same 3 things every day, more if you want to, but at least those 3 things every day. And what I recommend to my team for those 3 things to be every day is to post something on social media, Instagram and Facebook, or one or the other, every day, creating curiosity, not just plastering marketing, but making people want to ask you, what are you doing? What are you up to? And you can be so creative with that. And then touching base with at least one person or more every single day, sharing the product, sharing the business. And the third thing is maybe inviting to events. I have Facebook parties every single week for my team, providing them with something to always have available to invite people to. And it's a beautiful presentation of all the different things that we offer with Juice Plus. And they have that every week that they can be inviting people to. And I encourage them to invite 10 people a week so they can invite like 2 people a day. Every day. And that's 3 things right there. Share with one person every day, at least one person, more if you want to. Invite to the Facebook parties and use social media to create curiosity. And then in between that, when you want to do more, you can meet up with people, have a face-to-face conversation with people, have a little event at your house, have some friends over, tell them what you're doing, ask them to join you on this journey. And the list goes on, but it can be so simple, and it really is amazing how in just 15 to 20 minutes you can do your job for the day. For those of you who are watching this as the first video you've ever watched of mine, I am a stay-at-home mom of 2 boys, and I homeschool them. And I have a food truck business, and I've been working my Juice Plus business for 2 years. And my passion in life is maintaining my home and raising my children and serving my family. So nothing can interfere with that and me continue to do it. And I have continued to do this business for 2 years, which shows it has not interfered with my life at all. If anything, it has provided more freedoms in my life. So I'm very thankful for it. And I think it's a great business model for stay-at-home moms, but really for anybody that's got 15 minutes to spare a day and wants some extra cash and maybe make it their primary source of income. So definitely check out my link in the description box if you're interested in learning more, and feel free to ask any questions or send me a message with any questions you may have. Have a great night, and I hope you're motivated.